Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the LSU Tigers. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Hand it off for a draw. Got an opening here. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the Tigers fail to get a third down stop once again. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them. This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
They're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go for a range on fourth down.
He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love the aggressiveness on the first drive, in particular once you cross the 50-yard line. As an offense, why not be aggressive? Get that ball into the end zone, and it pays off with conversion here.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Takes the handoff. It's Barry.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They're going to run it. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Moved all the way to the 38. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
In the red area, it's Barry. Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Buchanan. He's in the clear. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the run, it's Marshall. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They keep him off balance with a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense...
End zone ahead. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37, that's a solid game.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time. And he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Handoff from the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Caught on the outside. It's Green.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains, but now they get a completion, and they can go for it on 4th down. It's time to bow up and get off the field.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down in this drive. They're going for it again. Using his legs. It's Sperry. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Green. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
He's got it near the end zone. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look at the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball, and that's just a clear drop.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play
breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Look out, he's breaking free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Fighting off the defender. refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Harris. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Good throw to the left. Makes the ground. It's Green. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game, doing a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket, extending the play now. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great...
Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback. How do you respond?
Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time.
That's exactly...
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the LSU Tigers. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Grab down the middle. It's Berry. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Graham behind the line. It's Berry. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got space. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a first and goal. That's a really good job by this offense. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. And there's the handoff. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
The natural urge here is to go for it, but I think he's got to make a better decision than that. You cap off what I think has been a quality drive, in particular to open the game, with some points. This is just a little too far for me to go for it.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They draw first blood in this national title game. Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do. And here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose. And now you got a first down.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And an opening here. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That's really good coverage on the outside, but I got to tell you, it's pretty sloppy offense. That out route, it's a rounded break. The quarterback stared at him. That corner had every opportunity to step in front of that route, maybe even take it back.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Tigers. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the first quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction, and now this offense is going to be reeling.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now the running back's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Closer to midfield.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the pressure's on. And he just throws it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
I know it's a small thing, Chris, but those are such huge yards. You're inside of your own 10. If you've got to punt the football, you're going to give up really good field position on the next possession for that opposing offense. Now at least you've changed the field position. You can change your mindset. Now you can be more aggressive and try to get that ball into scoring territory.
Get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Back to pass. It's Levitt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. And the ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU. But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Important second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Coming after him. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
I mean, what an incredible stop defensively. This offense is trying to go down and cut into the lead. They get the ball to start the third quarter, so they feel like they can double up, and yet you take one of those away as a defense. Really good job.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all...
Touchdown, LSU. He's got it for a touchdown.
Great teams close the half well, and it's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
Automatic in the PAT. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the LSU Tigers. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And he gets it out to the 28, tackle right there. Ball handed off. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Normally, you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. He's got, looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in this national title bout.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Pass not complete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I tell you, you got to play.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runs through the defender. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 into that very short gain on the completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looking to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, this is what you work on so hard in the offseason, are these timing routes in particular in this point on the field. If it's thrown on time, you really can't defend it, and the defender's got no chance. It's a touchdown based on all of that offseason work.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Delayed handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
He'll throw it now. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. To the air, it's Levitt. Here comes the rush. Touchdown, LSU. An explosive play to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that.
He's got space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Oh, and a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us, they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. There it goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's buried. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, I love the idea of trying to target the tight end. The only hard part is, Chris, the defense knew that was a good idea as well, and they're right there to bat it away.
We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Chris, in these big environments and these big games, it's usually about the plays that are made that determine a game. But this one is about a play that is not made. I think we're going to be thinking about this one the rest of the day.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Back-to-back deep shots. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
To be a really good defense and run this 4-3, you've got to have defensive ends that can set the edge and get after the passer. That's exactly what they're able to do right here. They do a tremendous job, and offensively, they have to buckle up and protect this quarterback on the edge.
And they've got him.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Can he get there on the ground? Got an opening here. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. The back's got it. Just trucks through the defender. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game. That was huge. We talked about the importance of this drive. It's been a struggle fighting from behind in this game, but now to cut into the lead before halftime. How important is that, Joel?
So important. That was a vital drive for this group, for their momentum and for their self-belief. And now they can go in at halftime and make some adjustments. You can take the success of that drive and you can build on it and potentially come out and have much more success in the third quarter and fourth quarter.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get
a deep shot to the right. And is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He could go. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
To throw, it's Stockton. And the receiver's got it. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. He's in. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
That is a impressive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
And they tack on the extra point. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
I know LSU will spend their first time out. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Levitt. Over the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Holy cow, Chris, this feels like a 14-point swing like you called it. It's in the end zone, and he takes it back 100. My goodness, that is an enormous play in this game and will totally change the momentum going forward.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. The Tigers will kick this deep, begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs. But, man, I would have loved to seen them get aggressive, go with them.
He's got space. Breaks. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Gets the first and still running. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off.
He's got some space. Look out. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Down the middle, it's Watkins. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, this is a crucial mistake by the quarterback. In the red zone, you've got to feel like you've got points in your pocket. You don't want to force the ball down the field, in particular into the end zone. Now it's picked off, and it's first down going the other direction.
Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. The offense going with the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
Back to throw again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. LSU now operating in the red zone. Warning play called on third and short. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on third and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's caught in the crossing pattern. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Dogs moving quickly down the field here. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4 or 5.
Got an opening here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Harris. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they... Oh, look out. He's got open space. Breaks. He's in the clear. The 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. Too much speed for the defense. The Tigers go back on top. Now to try for 2. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. And the short pass caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Grinding away with a running game. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Inside the 35. He's free down the right sideline. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. The tight end has got it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
They're in a really good position here offensively. A field goal makes it a 2-possession game. Now it's about taking as much time off of this clock as you possibly can. Love running the football in this next play. I don't even think that they need to score. If it's open, go down, kick the field goal, take the 2 possessions, and drain the clock as much as you can.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him short of the marker. 4th down, in field goal range, sitting on the lead. A decision for the coach here.
That 3rd down stop has to feel good defensively, but I think they need one more. This is a go for it all day long. They're going to have to get another stop to get off the field.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal, Tim. Hold your breath here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. Nice grab. It's Watkins. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him. And
he's got a crease. They stop him, but it's a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately. And when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. To throw, it's Stockton. Makes a quick catch. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in